Hi guys, welcome to Iggy's Toy Parade and Soldier Review. This is your host, Iggy. Yay! Thank you for that. And let me see if I can put myself in the picture. Hi, I'm not a homeless guy, but I look like one. I'm in the Imperial German Hall, what I call the Imperial German Hallway. There's Otto von Bismarck. Um, what we're going to do is go into the Cowboy Kitchen. I got something new to show you today. So let's go into the Cowboy Kitchen. Is this focusing, guys? I don't know if it's really. Anyway, look at all this junk over here. I wish I had a desk, but look at all that junk. Anyway, let's take a look at what we got today. Whoa. Today we're going to look at a ranch um, set by BMC. Let's see if I can find the card here. There we go. And these are mostly CTS recasts. They're either based on Marx molds or maybe actual Marx molds. I think the double tree is slightly different than the Marx tree because you see that little this here. Let me point it out to you. This right here, I don't think the Marx double tree has that. I call these double trees, by the way. I don't know what their official name is. I just always refer to them as double trees. But in this playset, you get two saguaro cactus, which are like little baby saguaros. The cigarro. Hey, kid, you want a cigarro? No, I don't want a cigarro. I don't smoke. You do now. Your pants are on fire, you liar. No, I don't smoke. Sorry, guys. What was I saying? Saguaro. God, that's easy for Iggy to say. They're native to Arizona and the Sonora Desert of Mexico, and a wee bit of Eastern California along the Arizona border. There's saguaro there also. There's a record height on one of these is 78 feet tall. That's gigantic. And so you can see here, these are quite tiny. I remember reading about this guy who went out into the desert and he started, I don't know why he did this or why he thought it was a good idea. He started shooting let's see if I can move this a little bit so we can see it a little better. It was a tall saguaro, not little like this, but it was like up here. And he started shooting the base of the tree, or the cactus rather, and he kept shooting it and shooting it and shooting it. Why he was doing that, I don't know. Anyway, the tree suddenly collapsed and it crushed him. So he was killed by a cactus. And why he did that in the first place, I don't know. But now he's part of the Darwin Awards winner. Do you guys know what Darwin Award winners are? Maybe in Europe you may not know what that is, but a Darwin Award winner is someone who dies through their own stupidity and therefore is removed from the gene pool. They can't reproduce, and therefore they don't evolve, and they are a Darwin Award winner. And they actually have books published with a bunch of stories of people who have, through their own actions, lost their lives. And I know it's sad when someone loses their life, but I got to admit, it's hard to feel sorry for them when they did it to themselves. Sometimes I wonder what people are thinking when they do the things they do. Or not thinking. I don't know. Maybe they were drunk. Maybe the guy with the gun on the cactus was drunk. I don't know. Anyway, how did I get off on that Darwin Awards? Anyway, you get two little cactus, Those of you who are familiar with the old Marx playsets, you know that the Roy Rogers ranch came with a couple of these. I imagine the Lone Ranger ranch did too. Um, Marx put out a lot of Western sets like Wagon Train and Rawhide. They put out a set that is extremely rare. I think it was called Johnny Ringo, and the show was canceled. They invested all this money in this playset, and the show got canceled. I don't know if it even had a couple episodes or not, but it didn't last. And anyway, if you have one of those, you're a lucky guy. Anyway, we have what I call the Marx DoubleTree. Um, these were in a lot of different playsets too. Most notably, the Battleground playset came with it. But on the Battleground playset, it was in a long strip. These two, see, you can tell that these weren't part of that because they don't fit together. But it was a long strip, and you could just snap it in half, and then you had two tree stands. I wonder if there's any surviving that were never snapped in half. Somewhere out there, a kid didn't do it, but I think I did on mine. It comes with a fence. Now, this is not your usual, like Marx type of ranch playset fence. I think I have one to show you up on top of my refrigerator. Let's see. See that up there? That's the usual. They had that fence in the God, I'm blanking out, in the farm playset and also in the ranch playsets. They had that fence. This fence here is a Civil War fence. And in my original Civil War set, my fence was gray. And I think reproductions of it are in this brown color that you see here. You can get, of course, a lot of reproductions still are available. And that's what this one is. I've never seen it in white like this before. You see the broken rail in the back. I think there's one. This comes with two broken rails. Where's the other one? There it is. Right there. It comes with two Longhorn steer. Now, these are all marked CTS. So I'm going to see if I can get that onto the... See that? It's CTS, made in China. The dead horse is... Now, I remember people say, oh, it's not a dead horse. The cavalry would train their horses to lay down, and they would use them for cover. You know what, guys? If you're using your horse for cover and people are shooting at you, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a dead horse. Okay. He's not sleeping. We know that because he's got all of his furniture there. Then we have two draft animals. Now, my friend Carl asked me, why is this reversed gorsal? That's all, folks. What is this reverse dorsal fin? I have no idea. I have a book on United States cavalry horses and wagons. It was a very expensive book, I remember. I'm not sure why I bought that, but there's nothing even remotely. There is like on the animals like this, they had what looks like a pommel, but it's round on the top, and it doesn't look like that. So I'm not sure why Marx did that. But this would be a horse for drawing Civil War caissons and also wagons. And what else does it come with? Oh, you know what? I think I covered it all. I was very pleased with this playset, by the way. When I opened it up, I really got a kick out of it because I don't know, it just feels. The only thing that I would have done extra is maybe added. They make a reproduction of Grandpa from the Lassie TV show, and then a little Lassie dog. I would add that to the set, and that would be it. And it's a pretty nifty little set that you can get here. For a while there, I was on a kick to buy trees on eBay, and oh my God, I bought so many. You know the one they call a Delta tree because it looks like. Um, I think I bought 40 of them, and they're all original. Some of them have broken. As they get older, they get brittle and they just snap in half. But hopefully I can glue them back together. We'll see when the time comes. And I bought a bunch of these too. Now, like I said, these are CTS copies. I don't think these are exact copies, but they're made to look like them. Now, when I was in West Virginia, I noticed along a tree line there was trees that looked like this. I got all excited because I've never seen a tree that looks like this. Not in Florida or California or Maryland, but in West Virginia, along the fence, along the highway leading out of West Virginia, there was trees that looked like this. I almost wanted to tell my brother to stop so I could get out and take a picture. The old Marx factory is one of their biggest factories. I think they had several factories, but the one in West Virginia was a quite large one. It's still there. Of course, it's been shut down for how long now? 50 years? Can't be that long, is it? I think it's been 50 years, 54. Oh my God. There was a really neat Marx toy museum in the town next to where the factory was, but they closed that down, I think, in 2016. I was very lucky to get to see it before they closed down, and it was very enjoyable. Okay, guys, that's it this time. I want to thank you for getting Iggy with it and coming along for another ride. In this case, it was a rodeo ride, so I hope you didn't get thrown too badly. My sister got thrown from a horse, and man, did that ever mess her back up. I think she still has troubles with it to this day because of that. But what happened is this girl, another girl, I guess she was jealous of my sister, but she caused the horse to start bucking. I guess she slapped it or did something to the horse, and it started bucking and threw my sister. I asked my sister, "Are you still friends with her?" And she said, "Oh no." But that was a long time ago, back I think in the 1950s when that happened to her. So she was a teenager. All right, guys, that's all I got for you this time. And let's take a look once more at this. This is the packaging for it. It shows that it was made in Dongguan, which is, I guess, in China. And it says 3 horses, 6 rail pieces, which can make an octagon, which is a nice little corral situation there. 2 leafy trees. I wonder why they call it leafy trees. That's kind of funny. Saguaro. I can say it when I can see it. You know, I washed my hands 3 times so that you guys wouldn't have to look at dirty fingernails, and yet they're still, even after 3 hand washings. Oh, well. Iggy is a dirty old man. All right, you guys. Thanks for getting Iggy with it. I'll see you in the next video, I think, which is, what is next? Maybe some 25 millimeter French Foreign Legion, which are based on the old Captain Gallant Marx playset figures, and they were reduced in size to a 25 millimeter. I've never seen that done before, but I think that's pretty cool. And I'll show you those figures next time, okay? Or maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, guys, I want to say happy trails, okay? Take care.